This serial killer couple has a peculiar habit. Before committing their crimes, they take a few artistic photos of their victims. They even refer to the victims as models. For decades, they have used the same method. They drive along the highway looking for hitchhikers, pretending to give them a ride. During the ride, Carl would chat with the target, getting to know what they do for a living, and they would laugh and talk along the way. This time, they picked up a pastor near the dam. Carl made an excuse to leave, and when the pastor didn't see him for a while, he got out of the car to look for them. He then saw the female driver lying by the dam in a swimsuit, calling him over. Carl suddenly appeared as well, and the pastor hurriedly explained that he didn't mean to look in that direction and hoped for forgiveness. However, Carl pulled out a gun and forced him to take some intimate photos with his wife. The pastor finally realized something was wrong and begged for his life at the dam. But Carl, feeling annoyed, simply pulled the trigger. Decades had passed, and they had accumulated many photos over the years. Every time the wife took out these trophies to admire, she felt an increasing sense of emptiness and guilt. She longed to escape Carl's control, but there was no turning back. One day, they picked up a young hitchhiker. Normally, the couple had a rule not to harm people from their own hometown, but this time, Carl subtly signaled to his wife that they should go ahead with the crime. When they reached the lakeside, Carl used his usual excuse to go to the bathroom. However, the cautious young man noticed the gun tucked into Carl's waistband. Before Carl could make his move, the young man acted first, shooting Carl down. The woman immediately drew her gun and aimed at the young man. Both of them fired almost simultaneously. She fell, but the young man was unharmed. It turned out that Carl had long stopped trusting his wife and secretly swapped her gun with one loaded with blanks. The young man survived, but this wasn't the first time he had killed.